Hi everyone, welcome to the part 7 video of building LLM applications using GenAI Stack. In this video, we are going to build a CSV agent using this stack. So the CSV file will be the data source for the entire RAG pipeline. So if you do not know what RAG is, then in short it's retrieval augmented generation. It streamlines the process of retrieving data from a data source, then pre-processing it and storing it in a certain way in a vector store, and then retrieving it when a query is passed, and then presenting it with the help of a LLM, which we are going to provide. And the LLM will generate response based on the query which is being asked. So let's start building the RAG pipeline. First of all, we need a loader, which in this case will be a CSV loader since we are using a CSV file. So let's drag and drop. Now I'll be using a Titanic dataset which I have downloaded from Kaggle. So yeah, I'll be using that dataset as the reference data source of this pipeline. So I've uploaded the data. Now we need to split the text into smaller chunks so that it could fit into the LLM that we are going to use in the future. So yeah, let's do that right now. Here I'll be using the recursive character text splitter, and I'll be joining both of the components. So now since we have our smaller chunks of text, we can convert it to numerical embeddings with the help of an embedding model. So let's do that. We need Hugging Face Inference API embeddings, and I'll put my API key and also the model name. So I've added the API key and the model name. Here I'll be using this model mentioned in the model name. Now since we have our embedding model defined, we also need to convert those text information into embeddings, and then we have to store it in a separate vector store. Here I am going to use the Chroma vector store, and I'll be connecting this both components like this. So as you can see, these all are the retriever components. So whenever we ask a query to the RAG pipeline, the vector store fetches the most relevant information and passes it to the generator component, which generates a proper answer and gives to us. So let's start building the generator component. For that we need an LLM. Here I'll be using the Azure Chat OpenAI. So you have to put the Azure Chat OpenAI API base, the API key, the type and the deployment name along with the model name. So I'll fill all the fields, and unfortunately I cannot expose them in the video. Now since we have defined our LLM, we need to connect the generator component with the retrieval component, which you can see on your screen. So for that we need chains. First of all, I will drag and drop the combine docs chain, and after that I need to have the retrieval QA chain. I will connect both of the components, and I will connect the Chroma to the retriever component. So this is how we have our generator component ready, but before that we have to connect the LLM to the combine docs chain. So I'll do that right now. After connecting all the components, we can build the entire RAG pipeline by clicking on this build stack button. Once the stack is built, you can chat with your application by clicking on the chat with stack button, which is present just below the build stack button. It will notify you once the stack is ready for testing. So as you can see, our stack is ready for testing, and we are going to chat with our application. So let's ask what are some of the values of the field P class. The field P class is present in the CSV file which I have uploaded for reference. So it answers in the given context the values of class are 1 and 3. So it automatically recognizes that the value class refers to P class. So yeah, as you can see, building this entire application took me just a few minutes. So you can also build your application by using a separate CSV file, let's say, or we also have supports for PDF and other types of data. So you can also experiment with the embedding model and the LLM. So yeah, you can also try building your own stack. I hope this video was helpful. If you like this video, please let us know by hitting on the like button and subscribing to the channel. We will release more videos in this series to solve new use cases. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you.